A boy found a strange, dried-up, egg-like shell on the beach and noticed something moving inside when sunlight passed through it. Curious, he collected a few of them and brought them home with his wife. Days later, the tiny creatures inside had grown larger and more active, but then they suddenly stopped developing and began struggling inside their shells. When the boy carefully opened one, a strange little creature emerged. Unsure whether it was a fish or even a tiny sea snake, he immediately searched for answers. He soon discovered that these mysterious shells were actually shark egg cases, where baby sharks develop before hatching. Sadly, not every baby survived, and one of the tiny sharks died shortly after emerging. Feeling responsible, the boy decided to care for the remaining shark himself. He started with a small container, but as the shark grew, he realized it needed much more space, so he built a large aquarium and began providing it with plenty of small fish. Over time, the little shark grew stronger and, surprisingly, remained calm whenever the boy approached. After work, the boy would often sit beside the aquarium and watch it swim happily through the water. But as the shark became larger, feeding it became increasingly difficult. It needed several kilograms of small fish just to satisfy its appetite, and the boy worried that the aquarium water might eventually affect its health. Finally, he made a difficult decision. He released the shark back into the ocean, knowing that the sea was where it truly belonged. He thought that would be the end of their story. But the boy often went diving near the same coast, and something unbelievable kept happening. Almost every time he entered the water, the same shark appeared and swam beside him. It seemed to recognize the person who had cared for it from the very beginning. For years, the shark continued appearing during his dives, almost like an underwater guide. The boy had once rescued a tiny life from a mysterious shell, and years later, that same creature seemed to remember him. Maybe animals don't need words to remember kindness. Sometimes they simply return to the people who once gave them a chance to live.